Top of the morning, everyone. Happy Fun Day Sunday. Today is September the 28th, as Bill sees it, reading from A Child of God and a Recovering Alcoholic Addict with that morning coffee. Let's have a moment of silence for those still out there in pain and suffering, please. Thank you. Compelling love. The life of each AA and of each group is built around our 12 steps and 12 traditions. We know that the penalty for extensive disobedience to these principles is death for the individual and dissolution for the group. But an even greater force for AA's unity is our compelling love for our fellow members and for our principles. You might think the people at AA's headquarters in New York would surely have to have some personal authority, but long ago trustees and secretaries alike found they could do no more than make very mild suggestions to the AA groups. They even had to coin a couple of sentences which still go into half the letters they write. Of course, you are at perfect liberty to handle this matter any way you please. But the majority experience is in AA does seem to suggest AA World Headquarters is not a giver of orders. It is instead our largest transmitter of the lessons of experience. I'm grateful for them. So yeah, the 12 steps and 12 traditions in it said at the top, at the very first paragraph, they're not trying to make orders and give orders. They have this program. They want to share it with everybody else. Here are the suggestions. That's basically what this reading is. Once you start trying to control stuff, you start losing control. That's what I've learned. The compelling love for me is for my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, and then for the groups that I go to, or the group in general. That's what's keeping me sober. And just like it said, if I don't have them two things in my life, I'm going to die quicker, or at God's will. But I guarantee it'll be quicker. It's a great reading. And I like the way that, we do give, donations while we're in the rooms of AA and NA. And you don't have to. It's a free program. But we give donations so they can buy books. They give them to newcomers. They're not free. People write them and they make money off the books. The authors do. But there are people that work. They're doing service work, and in the programs in New York and all around in any of the meetings you go to. People, emptying out ashtrays, making coffee, greeters at the door, speakers, chair holders. I'm sure there's a lot more I can't think of, but people that puts out books on chairs, the readings, it's amazing. Once you start taking it in and giving to other people what you've learned, that compelling love, that's what it's all about. I hope y'all have a blessed and safe Sunday. I love y'all very much. Peace.